That hurt your ear bone?
Kinda.
Howdy, folks. Pretty Pooch is in the house. Let's just see what all we get here because we're looking at a big old. You see what I see? At the moment. Never mind. Welcome in, folks. Pretty and Pooch is live on a Wednesday night. And I don't know what time it's getting to be. It's getting close. Pretty Pooch.
Got our t-shirts.
We got our t-shirts.
We're part of the group.
America. Yeah, we're part of the group. Woo! Man, I can't believe the time's here already. Here I was trying to get ready to do stuff. Me and Pretty been getting ready to do stuff, and we're down to the nut cutting time. And my dog's telling me he didn't want to hear a peep out of me about nothing because he said I had 5-6 months to get ready for all this. And now that it's time, I'm belly aching and mully grubbing because I ain't got enough time.
He waited until an hour ago.
Yeah, I waited till 6:25.
And then he started saying, I don't think I have time to make all these shirts. And I got a lot of shirts to make. And that's when the dog told him, you've had 6 months to make these shirts.
Yep, he sure did. And he called me what Justin called himself on our hiking trip. You remember what Justin said when we went hiking?
I know what both of y'all because he kept leaving my channel out.
Yeah, because he kept leaving your channel out. Yeah, don't feel bad, Justin, because my dog is calling me that. You dick. Where's he at over there? He's over there looking at me. He likes saying, look at the picture. But anyway.
Well, let's get in and see quickly.
And no doubt, HTO. We are a proud sponsor of HTO. Kind of keep waiting for that reciprocation around this camp, but gotta have it.
Josh with Sherman's Family Farm. He said he's number one, and that was lunchtime. He said he was number one.
Woo!
Hey, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Rick's Giovanucci. He says hello, Pretty and Pooch.
Rick, howdy, sir.
Marianne Bimler. She says hello, Pretty and Pooch. How's my two beautiful people doing? Oh, that's so sweet, Marianne. We love you.
Yep, thank you, ma'am.
Great.
Thank you for being in here.
Eileen, welcome to my kitchen. She says hi, Pretty and Pooch.
Gotta get my calm down. Howdy, Eileen.
Your bowel means.
My bowel means calm down. Takes the edge off.
Okay. Lori Carp is in the house. She says, hey, Tish and Pooch.
Howdy, Lori.
Piggy Piddles. Piggy's Piddles is here.
What up, Piggy?
Justin says, hello, Mom and Pooch at Full Blown Country.
Yee-hoo.
He is here.
And our son will be here tomorrow.
That's right.
Coming into this camp tomorrow night. And I'm excited to have Justin, Back Road Freedom, down here with Pretty and Pooch at Full Blown Country. Dang, it's going to be fun. And we'll probably go live on tomorrow night as well.
That's right. Just a little quick
live. And that way y'all can kind of see what's going on around this camp and the antics that might be happening. But I know one thing, as y'all can tell from the back, the way this, and by the way, I'm sure y'all have noticed we're sitting in a different spot than
That's right. We are sitting in a different spot.
We're in our old spot, but that's all good.
Yeah, we wanted to switch it up a little bit. And not only that, we couldn't sit in our chairs because it's piled full of crap.
Yeah, it is.
So Justin.
But yep, we're looking forward to him being here tomorrow for sure. Justin. And we're looking forward to hitting the road and booking them north to Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. That's going to be fun.
Let's see who else is here. Evelyn Newman. She is in the house. Hi, Evelyn.
Howdy, Evelyn. Welcome in, ma'am. Thanks for joining.
Eileen says, nice shirts.
Thank you, Eileen.
Cool, huh? Your friend, my new friend, Sherry Edwards. She is here. She says, hello, everyone. I'm glad you're here, Sherry.
Howdy, Lemon Bone. Welcome in. Glad to see you in here. Lemon Bone. Yep.
Square County Homestead is here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, sir.
Let's see. Being, what you say?
Being Us Odyssey. That's
I
Beth
always-
and Neil.
That's right. I always screw it up. I'm going to get it right one day.
Yep.
Yes,
I'm-
Beth and Neil.
I haven't heard if they're going to be up at 10 Killer. Hope so. If you're going to be up there, Beth and Neil, leave a comment, please.
Yeah, let us know. I hope you're going to be
I hope
there.
they do too, actually.
Piggy said, I've been there for one of those nut cuttings. Bull sure wasn't happy about it. LOL.
You ain't kidding. Got kicked in the face.
Austin
Myself.
Stelmach. I hope I'm saying that right, Austin. He says, hey, Pooch.
Howdy, howdy. Welcome in, sir. Glad you joined us.
And, oh, they are.
All
Being
right.
Us Odyssey. They are busy packing for the meetup. So that's awesome. You guys going to be there Friday night?
Yeah, that's when we're expected to roll into town about, well, we're kind of thinking between 1 and 3.
Yeah, Justin, because we're probably leave around 8 or 9, just because Pooch always likes to drive through and get some breakfast.
Oh,
at,
yeah.
like McDonald's or something. So
Yeah.
probably leave around
8,
8:30 or 9.
Yeah. We'll figure it
and
out.
We will.
Depends on how late we stay up tomorrow night, Justin. I don't stay up late, so.
Oh, he says he wants to try this tea. Yes, by all means, you will try it.
Yes, sir. Got to get
good,
some of that.
man.
It is good.
Who else is here?
So we got Petite Jean down there. I see.
Yes, Petite Jean River Homestead.
Welcome in. There's Dot Roper.
Yes, Dot Roper.
Welcome in.
Dot, thank you for shouting out my name, my channel name. I appreciate. I know this is pretty important,
Oh no,
but we always appreciate all the channel shout outs for sure.
That's for sure. Doesn't matter. Hey, look at there. There's Brian, the Vineyard Farmhouse.
Brian
Driving through St. Louis
with
right now.
Papa and what's the dog's name?
Paco.
Paco.
I
I can't wait to meet Paco. I mean, you too, Brian.
And Brian and Papa are going live tonight, and Papa is Brian's co-host.
Oh,
This ought to
fun.
be interesting. I'm not sure. Probably somewhere in St. Louis they'll be coming to us live, but I'm excited for that. And howdy, Papa, if you're listening. And Paco, he's a good boy.
Yes, Paco. Jess with Tree Haven is here. Hey,
What up,
Jess?
Jess?
Thanks for coming in.
Yes, sir.
And let's see here. Brian, everyone is saying hello, safe travels.
And the mods in this channel know what to do. Just share out all you can. Lori Carp, I think we got her, but howdy again,
Okay.
ma'am. And I know LaDonna, Kickapoo Crafty. She's on the road, and she's currently made it to Des Moines. So she's camped out. She didn't have her laptop with her. She told me, I've been in touch with her, so she told me that she wouldn't be able to watch tonight, but at least I know she's safe and sound, and
That's right.
good text. That's how we keep in touch, too.
That's so sweet.
Looking forward to
Stephen
seeing her.
Sheets is here. He says, a great big Western howdy, buckaroos.
Yes, sir. Welcome in, Stephen. Oh,
And
there's
Mike and
MT
Terry.
Homestead. Howdy, howdy.
Yep.
Looking for Mike and Terry.
We're representing.
Yeah. Ready to come down there.
We are so
Up
ready.
there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we did have all this stuff planned that we were going to bring and everything. Now we're like, we're going.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
going. No, but
Terry-
I am taking some.
Yeah, Terry probably missed our earlier opening, but as the time draws closer, I was working because I had promised somebody something special too, which I was working on, and I told her, by golly, I don't care if I don't bring there not one shirt. I'm gonna make sure I get hers. So that's been a priority for me right now, anyway, and I think it's gonna work out great. I had to do a little doctoring and figuring, but we got it done, and it's gonna be a late night tonight, I'm sure. And it's going to be a late night tomorrow night, I'm sure. I'm going to let baby drive to Oklahoma Friday while I kick back.
That's fine. I can drive.
All right.
If you're going to step late and do shirts, you and Justin, I'm going to bed. Beth and Neil said they are packing right now to go.
All
Cool,
right.
Cool.
TSB Odyssey. There's Paul.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see.
Let's see.
Paul. Howdy to Miss Pretty and my friend Pooch, a man whose character is stronger than a glass of Tijuana tap water.
That is so great. That is so great,
I
man.
look forward to everybody,
I need
but I
a,
look forward to Paul's little
I could take
little
every one of
quotes.
those and put on a shirt.
I know, right?
I
That
should
is
too.
so awesome. We'll have to go back in some of the lives and look at them.
Yeah.
But my friend Pooch, a man whose character is charming, and a glass of Tijuana tap water.
I love it.
They make me laugh. Hey, Kevin, Hiking with Jackie Boy is here.
Howdy, Kevin. How are you, sir?
Brian is not commenting.
Oh, understand.
This is a little tiny phone.
That's quite all right,
Gotcha,
Brian. We
yeah.
know you're there, and you'll be seeing and hearing from us later.
Oh, Austin is Drew's nephew. Okay.
That's right.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's so cool.
Saw him up at the. Well, I'm not going to get into that yet. So.
Not yet. Justin
but thank
says,
you, Austin.
Pooch, I'm bringing Shiner Bach, Shiner Prickly Pear, and Lone Star beer.
Oh, he's got that heat wave pack.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. What else? Who else? Really fast.
Yeah, let's get.
Okay. So lots of things happened this weekend, and you guys all have like one guess. I'm gonna do a little impersonation, and it's not the logo on the hat, but you guys have one guess to tell me who Pooch hung out with this weekend.
Yeah, if you watched my video earlier, Austin.
Who is this? Who does this kind of look like a little bit? Anybody? Anybody know who Pooch hung out with this weekend? Let's see here.
And speaking of Austin, how's your arms there, son? Because mine sure got. I'm paying for it after that weekend.
What? Oh, not only your arms. I don't know if you've been able to see the back of your neck.
Ooh,
that thing is peeling.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, I went.
Y'all, he don't have when he hugs y'all this weekend. It's not. He don't have dandruff or nothing. But
it's not dander or nothing. But I went to Texas Motor Speedway for the C10 Nationals, and man, there was a ton of trucks, a ton of custom C10 trucks from the early gens to the late models, and it was so cool. But I went up there specifically for a reason.
Let me see if anybody's guessed.
To go up there and visit with some folks that made that trip and brought their vehicle there, their truck. And man, did I enjoy it. They were busy. I was busy looking and watching, but I did get to run into them and spend some of the day with them. There's old man King. Howdy, Peter. Yes. But
we still have lots of Ken is here. Ken, Lone Star.
Hey, Lone Cowboy. Man, we're trying to keep up with the chat here. We want to recognize everybody, but yes. I had a good time. And of course the weekend was supposed to, and I even got to meet Austin there too. So
that's what he said. He says down here, I think he said he's got a friend named Pooch. Let me just see really fast.
That's cool.
Oh, he says everyone needs a friend named Pooch.
That is so cool. Appreciate it, Austin.
Is Austin going to the meetup?
I don't know. He might. I think
to the meetup?
It was mentioned that they might come. I think. Hope so. Be good to see him again. But went there Saturday, and it was supposed to be rainy and cloudy, and I'd be danged if it wasn't. And so I left out going, and I did have an umbrella in the truck, but I didn't need that sucker because it was humid, and it wasn't hot. There was some good breeze blowing, but it didn't rain, not one bit. And so Pooch got some sun. Pooch, of course, Pooch is fair complected, and he got some sun. It wasn't too bad until late in the day when I felt it coming on, and then I get home, and baby's like, "What in the world have you been doing?" And again,
he looked like Spider-Man.
And then again, the daggum dog. The dog speaks for both of us, actually.
He speaks a lot for me.
And that's funny.
And what's funny is that I'm not the one that comes up and thinks of these comments for the dog to say. Pooch speaks for the dogs, but it's so funny how the dogs know it. They think like I think.
But I know what she's thinking too. So, well, Mister does actually. Yes, Mister knows. Yeah, because I do speak for Mister.
Mhm.
But yeah, and the first thing out of his beak was, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your belly aching because mama told you to take some sunscreen. And you didn't. Now you're paying for it. So we don't want to hear no crying and whining because you did it to yourself. Ain't that right?
That's right.
That is right.
Hey, Josh is heading out in the morning.
Yee-hoo!
Sean's family farm.
Everybody's going to get in there.
Justin said audio is cutting in and out a little bit.
Probably this microphone, I bet. I'd almost bet.
Move it closer.
Well, I don't know if I need to move it closer.
Oh, can't.
But keep me informed if it keeps doing that. I can resort to something else. We'll go to the normal mic. But
that's all right, Eileen. Eileen and Evelyn and background room. They all said Drew.
Oh.
Yeah, not this. He didn't see these people.
Yep, I didn't see them people. But yep, baby's wearing the hat in honor of Drew.
Yes.
Because Drew loves hats, like I do. I love hats too, as you can tell. But I make hats. But look at that sucker.
Dang, look at that.
That's looking pretty. That's because I work hard. That's what all that stuff around it is. That's sweat. Because I do. I work hard. Work hard for my money. What is baby rubbing her nose for?
Because today you said I was bound and determined to get what I'm working on for a friend of his shirt, and he said he worked almost all day on it at work.
I did. I had to modify the
that
picture.
Caused you to sweat?
Heck no. This is work period all the time. This is all the time when I work. It's the end of the month for me, so, and I think I'm free and clear for DMV. So I was pretty caught up with my stuff, because not only am I heading out Friday, I'm off Friday, the weekend, and I'm off the following week for PTO. So I'll be got plenty to do. And then Monday, of course, is a holiday that I'm off. I don't go back till Tuesday, the 28th or something like that. So
must be nice.
I got a long stretch of time off coming up. So I'm going to be busy doing stuff.
Sean with Let's Trade Paint is listening. He's waterproofing the tent.
Hey, Sean, welcome in, sir. There's Butler Family Farm. Jerry, howdy, sir.
Austin said that, yes, it's all good now. It hurts, but I got a tan now.
All right. Yep. We were out there in that blazing heat. And we got to catch a good burnout. I'm sure y'all saw that short that I posted up there. That was fun to watch. And the blue smoke. Woo, that was a good one. The whole thing was good, actually. I enjoyed it. And I wished I could have saw the other vehicles and trucks that were out back. And if Drew hadn't have taken me back to the backside, and before I get all sidetracked, I failed to mention, but I've got to mention Lindsay into the mist. She had her truck out there, Lindsay Bell. That's what they drove. What is that?
It's my daughter.
But
our daughter.
They drove Lindsay Bell out there, had it on show and on display, which was so nice, so cool that they had that out there. Uh-oh.
Online.
What littles do?
What's wrong?
I need you to pray for me.
Anyway.
I am
She's got to go take that call. But anyway, Lindsay was there with Lindsay Bell. It was cool to look at her truck. Drew, them both have done a lot of work on that, trying to get it ready for the drive, which they made it there and made it back home nice and safe. But it was so cool to see that truck. So I wish I had a link to that video of when she brought that truck out and when they first began working on it, because there's such a good story that goes along with that truck, which was her dad's. And she's done awesome on making that truck and bringing it back to life. It's so cool. Love seeing it. And not only that, I got to meet her mom was there as well. It was just so cool to meet all of them, hang out with them. And I'm really hoping they are all able to make the trip to Tin Killer this week, which would be awesome. But again, I know I'm not going to show her stuff because Pretty's working on her shirts, trying to get them ready to go. And I got some hats I'm wanting to make. I'm going to bring them. I don't know how much product I'm going to be able to bring this year, but a lot of the stuff came in late for us, back ordered, but we're definitely bringing stuff. So have no fear. Have some stuff to be able to give out and, hand out to folks. So that's going to be nice. And I don't care if I move this too much. I'm trying to stay up with the chat a little bit. Did Oak come in here? Oak. Yep, there's Oak. Howdy, Oak. Be looking forward to seeing her too this weekend. But the fishing's coming. I hope a lot of you folks have signed up for the Ugly Fish Contest because there's going to be a lot of catfish going on, I'm sure. I'm thinking of bringing my rod. Again, I don't know how much time I'm going to have to fish, but I hope to be able to get out there and fish with you guys because Pooch probably catch the ugliest one. Even if I catch a bonefish, that's kind of what I'm hoping to catch is the carcass of a fish. So I can bring it in and win the whole shebang with just the carcass. That's how I want to do it. I've caught a carcass before too, actually, so that ought to be pretty good. But let's roll down this here chat here. I've kind of scrolled through a little bit. Hey, let's see. Welcome to my kitchen. Justin's doing a fine job. And Peter, old man King Homestead, he got moved this past week. I hope you're doing well in your new location, Peter. I hope that really is a big help for you in a new environment, new community. I think you're in a good community. You got a lot of support right over there where you're at. That ought to be awesome. And I hope you thrive there as well. Sure do. Let's see here. Baby made it back. But anyway.
What you talking about?
We got Oak. I was going through and talked about Peter. And before I forgot, talking about seeing Lindsay into the mist in her truck because that was her truck that her and Drew drove out there, which was nice. Let's see, baby, scroll down a little more. Now that she's back, she can keep up a little better than I can.
Butler Family Farm. Jerry says we will be leaving at noon here.
Awesome. Be leaving at noon here tomorrow, I guess, or Friday.
Evelyn says the sound is good on her end.
Good. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. That microphone, I don't know if I've got a bad connection on it or what. I bought a new cable for it, and it's a desktop type from where we're sitting here. So
Square County Homestead says, didn't know y'all made hats. We do too. Cool.
Nice. Make hats and shirts if you
hats.
see the presses back here. But yep, we do hats and shirts and all kinds of stuff.
Justin says, you and Mom are cutting out some. It sounds good for the most part.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure if it's that or what, but hopefully we can wing it and make it through this. If anything, I can pull it and we can just work off that audio mic on that if we need to.
Maybe that would be better.
Hold on a sec, folks. Let's do that.
He's gonna try to fix the mic real fast.
Yeah.
Switch mics actually.
Settings. I'm gonna go to audio. Let's see. Mic. Audio. All right, folks. We changed mics. Hopefully that's better.
Justin, let us know, guys. Or anybody.
Somebody can leave us a comment. Let us know if that's better. Turn the other one off and went to the Brio.
Simply Jen said that she is packing up their truck now.
Yeah, see, me and baby even still got to pack.
Oh, man.
We got to pack up the car and all that stuff.
We haven't done anything.
We ain't done jack. Well, of course, both of us still working.
Yeah. And for me, it's been so stressful because
it's the last week of
school. I had progress reports I had to do. We have Bible character awards that we give out. Packing up my room permanently because I won't be returning next year for the school year. And then in the midst of it, let's see if anybody says it sounds better. Oh, it's good now. Okay, thank you. In the middle or the midst of all this, I'm getting emails. You have not completed a portion of your onboarding for the new job that I start on Monday. And so I'm like all trying to.
Hey, there's Byron, 12 Stones Ranch.
Anyway, it's all good. I don't want to sound. I'm sorry. I probably sound ungrateful.
Oh, baby's fine. She's doing good.
But anyway, let's see who else.
But that's
Did we miss
exciting
anybody?
too.
It
That's
is exciting.
There you go. Yep, Byron.
Susie Jacobson. Did we say hi to Susie?
Nope. Hi, Susie. How are you, ma'am? Glad you're in. Appreciate you being here. Let's
Peter
see.
says, I love it here. It's a great place.
Good, good, good.
Sweet. Justin, thank you for putting all the links in for everybody. Susie, we're happy to see you
Sure
in here. Byron, it's great to see you. Man.
Byron's going to be down there up at Tin Killer too. There's Gary, Jailbait Tackle Outdoors. Howdy, sir.
Yes. And Gary, I have not had a chance yet with all this that I'm going in between. I got your email, but I have not had a chance to listen to it properly. So I'm going to do that when we hop off because I finally have gotten caught up, I think, unless I have another email that I've not completed something on this onboarding. I hope I finished. I don't know, but I'm going to go and listen to it after this. So I apologize for the delay, but it's been crazy. I've been crazy busy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I'm happy to look at it. So thank you.
It's crazy how when you've got a lot to do, it all seems to come together, especially when you got something you want to do and you're going to, and just work-wise, it's just crazy. I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it because all I'm looking forward to is being off. Too bad Justin can't stay a few extra days and me and him go fishing while I'm off.
Yeah, I know.
Let me call in for you, Justin. Send you a work note to let them know that you're feeling bad already. Might not make it back in time.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Well, so speaking of this weekend, so Mike went to that car show.
Oh yeah, I told him that while you were out with Littles.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I didn't get to make it, but I was stuck at home cleaning house.
Yep. Baby had a big weekend too, though.
I did. I did have a big weekend.
You sure did.
Got baptized and
with family.
Yes, with family. But so when I was born into
Catholic.
My mom practiced Catholicism, and she was an amazing prayer warrior. She was just a devout follower of Christ. And so, but when you're in that particular denomination, they baptize you when you're infants, like newborn infants. And so I knew I was baptized, but I didn't remember. I mean, I was a baby. And so all these years, as I have really worked hard on having a relationship with the Lord and getting to know him, because I hid from him for so long. And I hid from him, I think more so. And this is for me, from what I learned when I was going to this particular denomination or religion. We were scared. And so I just always hid from God. I didn't. So anyway, all that to say is I finally felt like the Lord was calling me to go ahead and be baptized. And the funny thing is that the offer came to be baptized on Mother's Day, and I had registered. My brother, my baby brother, or younger brother registered, and then our eldest sister registered, and none of us knew that we were going to get baptized until, of course, after we registered, and we all told each other. And so my brother and I were actually baptized at the same time. We were fully immersed, and it was amazing. Like I really can't explain. I'm sure if you've been baptized, you know the feeling, but when I went back and watched the video, I mean, we were immersed and then quickly came back up. It was just like in and out. But in the midst of it, it was, I felt like I was in the water for so long, and I can't explain it. I really can't. I just, I can't explain it. Yeah, my baby brother and our eldest sister.
It's not the greatest
There
blurry
you go.
wise, but there
That
they
was
are.
the day that we were baptized, and it was like I don't know. There's people that say that they near death experiences, and they have they see God or they see Christ or they experience the Lord in that way. And I don't know if it's the same thing because I've never had a near death experience, but all I know is that it was me and God, and I felt like I was in the water forever. It was the most peaceful. I can't explain the feeling. I can't explain it. But I'm sure that if you've been baptized, you probably know. And when we came up out of the water, I looked at my brother, and oh man, I have chills thinking about it. But he's so emotional. He's so not emotional. He's just so heart. He's got the biggest heart.
He does. He really does. I just love
He
him to
does.
death. He's one of the very sweetest men that I know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's his character.
Mm-hmm.
That's Mondo.
Knows who
and
he
we
is.
love him.
Yes.
For the way he is.
Oh
for
my
sure.
goodness. And he was just holding back his tears from the time we saw each other at church to walking up there together, and then even standing there waiting for our turn. When I go back and watch the video, I can see him just blowing out deep breaths, and his eyes, he wants to cry. It's a very emotional time. And but yeah, it was amazing. And yes, Eileen perfectly said, a rebirth, a cleansing of the old and coming up cleansed and new. I'm telling you, again, I have chills when I think about it, but it was definitely that.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin says, the Lord has protected me so many times throughout my life so far. That is so cool.
You ain't kidding.
Oh my goodness.
You ain't
for
kidding.
Sure. Thanks, Gary. Gary says 31 watching and 23 likes. So don't forget.
Thank you, sir, for keeping an eye on that. Appreciate it, Gary.
Thank you, Justin. He says, congratulations, Mom. I saw the post on it. It was amazing for sure. Love you. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Square County Homestead says everyone needs a pastor named Pooch.
That's right. Pooch is a pastor, and so if anybody wants to get hitched at the 10 Killer meetup, be sure and bring your marriage license, and I'll be happy to perform the ceremonies.
Okay.
Let me see. I was going to look for something real quick and get into, if I can get into it. Did you post a video of y'all's baptism?
Piggy says, Tish, all mine weren't near-death experiences. I was dead, period. Awesome experiences. My brother, Piggy, even said that in that moment when he was under the water, he said he really didn't even want to come back up. It was that amazing. So let's see here. Square County Homestead says, yeah, there will be other opportunities to meet. I'm sure I'm all over the country with work anyway. Hey, Heather.
There's Heather.
Is here. I was
Welcome,
wondering
ma'am.
where you were, sweetie pie.
Yep. Hope you're doing well, Heather. And I'm sorry. I did see your email. I haven't replied yet, but I will get to you, ma'am. Appreciate you being in here. I think Tish might have replied, but I haven't yet, but I did see it.
Yes. And the other thing is, so my koozies are not going to make it in time. Unfortunately, I'm bummed. But again, we kind of waited last minute to do everything.
Wait last minute and stuff just, how it comes in.
That's true.
A lot of it was delayed and couldn't get stuff. And I had some other paying projects that I was trying to knock out that drug on forever because the material wouldn't show up, and it's just aggravating. And of course, I had to knock those out. Those were priority because those are paying customers there. Don't disappoint them, folks.
Thanks for sharing that, Piggy. He says, Tish, I didn't want to come back, and I was already there. God had other plans. Man.
That's right, Piggy. Wow. Your work was not finished.
And Justin says, if I ever get married, I want Pooch to marry whoever I end up with.
Hey, I'd be happy to.
That is so sweet.
That's actually what got me into the position of being ordained. And I think I explained
Yeah,
that last
you did.
week with the young man. So who would have thought? I sure as heck wouldn't.
Pastor Poot. So yeah, my Gary says Pooch has a catalog of leftover women. Page 95 might be the lady for you, bro. Gary.
That's right. You never
So
know.
funny.
I don't know where my black book is. It's somewhere.
The other thing that so yeah, my koozies are not going to be ready, but Justin, I'll get you a leopard koozie because I know you want one. And but we did get my shirts,
We
and
got
so the front of my shirt says, "Don't judge me, bro." 'Cause that's how I roll. Don't judge me, bro. And then the back, of course, is the amazing logo that Mickey
Critter Creek.
designed. So that's what's on
Yep.
the back of the t-shirt.
He did a good job. And
He
y'all
did.
think about Mickey at Critter Creek. Say a prayer for him as well. And if you're able to, reach out to him. And I'm not sure if he's going to make it this weekend, but I'm hoping that he does. And
I hope so.
yeah, hoping that he does. That'd be nice. Nice shirt and logo.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to Heather, and yours is going to be coming to you.
That's right.
I'm actually pressing yours tonight because I have a few shirts that I need to press. But I'm pressing yours tonight, and I'm going to get it in the mail to you. So be on the lookout
You'll
for
be
that.
getting a couple, Heather. So have no fear.
That's right. Thanks, Sherry.
Yeah, thanks, Sherry.
Yeah, and this is just like, at first it was judge me not, or something, judge not. And I thought, what, that's not even how I talk. So this was like my logo.
That's more like her.
That's me.
Don't judge me, bro.
Okay.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Okay, that's kind of not how I talk, but yeah, it's don't judge me, bro. Don't judge me, bro.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect stuff. And
I have some of those.
I'm excited to print off some of them PSV Odyssey quotes on some Pooch shirts.
I know. That's hysterical.
Those are great. Those are great. But yep, this time's coming up quickly, and it's here, and I can't believe it. But we're super excited. And again, tomorrow night, when Justin's here with us, we're going to try to squeeze in a live. Don't want to interrupt nobody else's. Don't want to interrupt nobody else's lives that are going on. So we most definitely are going to do us live with Justin here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably even, I know we'll do some while we're out at Mid-America, but definitely got to try to even cut a video that we can put up at a later date with Justin. But hopefully more times will be spent with Justin and Kevin, because Justin went camping this past weekend, and that's something I want to do. I want to go camping. I don't know if I want to get in a rain monsoon while I'm camping, but Justin roughed it out, didn't he?
He did. Wow, Justin, I'm so glad that you're safe, because
that could have been crazy.
Yeah, and the way that he was saying that the lightning was striking so much, I'll have to go check out Justin's video where he was camping and in that storm. He said there were some pretty near misses of lightning strikes. So thanks, guys. Thank you. Oh, yes. And so after us, babe, who's coming on at 8:00?
After us comes MT Homestead, of course. And I'm sure they're going to have a ton of news with the event fast approaching. They'll be squaring it all up, letting us know what's gone on since the last Wednesday Night Live, which I'm sure they've been super busy.
Yep, and Simply Jan says MT Homestead has a big reveal on their live tonight.
Oh, sweet. That's going to be awesome.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got to put out there for us all. And then following MT Homestead will be Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Well, there goes my phone. Brian Vineyard Farmhouse with Papa. So take it, babe. Let me get this. This is a work call.
All right. So I'm going to go up and read a couple of comments. Thanks, Justin. He says he loves the shirt and he'll keep his cold snacks cold with the koozie. Yeah, I'm going to get you some koozies. They're leopard koozies, and they're not going to be here in time. I'm bummed, but they'll have my logo on it, and the other side might be a little bit more manly. It'll say "Don't judge me, bro." So, but it's still on the leopard print. Anyway, thanks guys for loving the shirts. Heather Lansgren says, my wrist is pretty sore. Sorry, I'm a little late. No worries, Heather. We understand. Sometimes we just can't make it to everyone's lives, but I'm glad that you're here. And I'm sorry that your wrist is still so sore. My goodness. Let's see. Justin said he thought he was recording at times and he wasn't. It was freaky. I'm glad that you're okay. That lightning is absolutely no joke. And Piggy says, Tish, soon I might make good on sending you some messages, telling you a few experiences and other things. No promises, but don't be surprised. And Piggy, with you saying that, like, I'm so excited, and I, when you're ready to send me some messages, I'm ready to receive them. And if you guys didn't get a chance to watch Monday night, I had Captain John Arroyo Jr. He's retired from the military. He came on Monday night, and at first, when he first starts to talk, he speaks a little bit about the Bible, a little bit, and about his relationship with God. But and so I don't want, and this is going to sound like so bad, but I don't know what are the words to use. But I don't want anyone to steer away from listening to it, because once he shares a little bit about the way his beliefs, or a little bit about the Bible, it's a couple of sentences worth, he goes into his story about how he started off not believing. He didn't even have a relationship with God. He was actually in a very violent gang in California, and he has a book. I have his link on my on that show where you can buy his book. He really shares a lot about, in the book, there's a little bit more, there's a lot more details, and the type of gang that he was involved in California. It was a very violent gang, a really bad gang. I mean, I don't think gangs can be good, but he shares that. And then he shares how he got addicted to meth and also alcohol. So his sister, he had shared that he was not doing anything with his life, and moved in with his sister, and she kind of got him to, or told him that he needed to join the military. So he did. But he also speaks a lot about not having his dad in his life. He lost his dad. I think his dad was 36, either 34 or 36, when his dad died of cirrhosis of the liver. He was an alcoholic. And so not hearing or having a dad to guide him, or tell him he loved him, or to tell him he was important or loved, any of that stuff. And just shared a really good story about that. And also how he was shot in the throat and in the shoulder by an active shooter at Fort Hood. And I think there were 19, maybe 18 people shot. Some died, and a lot wounded. And then the shooter actually killed himself. And so he talks about that. He talks about how he got through it, how he did even go back to drinking alcohol. So it's just an amazing show. I don't want to say the whole thing, but you guys need to go back and watch it. So let's see here. Piggy says that fellow's story was awesome. There's a part of it I can relate to. Has to do with the 40 years thing. Yes, most definitely. Thank you guys for watching. Gary Jailbait Tackle Outdoors says, Tish, I watched the entire episode Monday. And thank you guys for coming in on Monday. I know Monday nights are tricky. And obviously you don't have to come in and watch the live, but there are always really great guests that share their stories, so that they can help other people. Now, this coming Monday, I am taking off from having a guest just because we'll just be getting back from the meetup on Sunday. And I start my new training or start my new job on Monday. And so I'm not really sure what that's going to look like. So I didn't want to bring a guest on and be super tired or anything like that. So, but the following Monday, I do have a guest who is coming on. She is actually a counselor for women who are recovering from alcoholism. And then the following Monday in June, there's a young lady from TikTok who is extremely ill from vaping. And so she's going to come on and share her story, how she thought, well, it's not cigarettes, it's vaping. And people, whoever, I don't know who said, but the message was that if you vape, it's better than smoking a cigarette. Well, she is extremely ill. And so you'll want to stay tuned for that.
And I've gave up vaping.
I know. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. What's it been? About 3 month now, I guess.
Yeah.
I finally got past, after 3 weeks for sure, I finally got past of just having the habit of having that vape stick either in my hand or in my possession somewhere. And that was harder, I think, than just getting off the vape, actually. Because it's, it's a thing to have something in your hand or know that it's there, especially when you drink coffee or whatever. But I'm telling you, I feel better after laying off of it. So, and it seems like even energy levels might be coming back a little bit. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, I am feeling better though. I'm glad I got off it. But of course, I still got that.
By all means.
That's by all means. Calm down right there.
Oh, T&J Homestead is here.
Howdy, T&J. Teddy and Jessica.
I said, sorry, I missed most of it. Just got off work. That's okay.
That's quite all right.
Mama V is here.
Mama V, howdy, ma'am.
Sweet.
T&J, are y'all making it to the Mid-America? I know y'all had mentioned about possibly getting there. I hope y'all do. Hope to see you folks there.
I've seen their name on the list to go.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Rambling with the Brooms is here as well.
Rambling with the Brooms, welcome in.
Sweet. Byron says, that's awesome, Pooch.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, and he hasn't drank.
No, I've had one beer since, that was a couple weekends ago with Mike and him.
I'm just so
we like the beer, but I'm doing well without it as well. So.
That's okay, Marianne. Marianne says, I missed that one, Tish. I was at my grandson's baseball game, and then I took them out to dinner. How fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Spend as much time as you can with your family.
For sure. You can always go back and watch the videos. So
that is right.
For sure.
So I think that's... Oh, no. CJ Homestead said that they will be there if my son gets over being sick.
Well, I hope so. Poor little feller. Hope he is. Hope he's not too ill. Of course, never fails. Got a lot of happening at work I'm trying to take care of too before I'm out for a while. A lot of money involved as well. Boy, I hate spending money. It's early in the year. Well, it's almost mid-year, but dang. A lot of the stuff that I'm dealing with is expensive, and they don't like seeing that stuff costs come down the pipe. Especially after I just spent and had it fixed at the first of the year, and it's already acting up. So it's under warranty, though.
I was gonna say it's
under warranty.
January,
but summer's coming, and it has to do. It's chill water system. So, and baby going to work there, she ain't gonna be sitting in no heat.
I'll call you every second and say you need to turn the heat up or down or.
Which I don't know if you've even told them where you're going to work or what you're doing, really, but
I'm I think I did patient intake specialist. I'll be working at Baylor Emergency ER with Mike, but we're not really working together. Our schedules are going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think I might see him for a little bit one day
a week, probably
on Friday, maybe a little bit, but
that's when I come through and harass them girls. Usually come through and harass them and tell them, I'm getting ready to go for the day. And they'll be like, yeah, what have you done? You ain't done nothing. So you seen me though. So I was here.
Justin said, "You're doing a great job, Pooch. I didn't lose any weight before the meetup. I did gain weight. LOL."
Oh,
Well,
Justin, so have I. I think I've gained 6-7 pounds actually, and I don't know where that's coming from because other than baby knows I like to eat, eat and sleep, and that's one
Yeah.
thing crazy for me. Which again, Justin, you'll be here tomorrow. Pooch don't stay up too late. Pooch is usually horizontal and smooth out 10 o'clock.
Mhm.
As soon as his head hits the pillow, I usually ask baby gonna watch something good or listen? She goes, what's it matter? Because as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm usually out smooth.
It is.
It don't take no time for me to go to sleep.
Let's see here. Heather says, "Wish we could go to the meetup. I will watch the videos. Excited for the video, but please stay safe to you all, and we'll be praying for y'all." Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
Petite Jean River Homestead. "I quit smoking in 1999 after 26 years. Never looked back. Now I just have to quit the beer."
Yeah. I've smoked when I was younger, of course, and then got off the cigarettes, and then of course I've always dipped. I've always dipped snuff since I was 13, but I smoked and then quit the cigarettes and went to those dadgum Black and Mild cigars, and I smoked those like a cigarette. And a lot of people say you're not supposed to inhale them, and I'll be like, well, what are you gonna do with them? And I inhaled them, but luckily I got off them things too. So
Okay.
yeah, bad news. And I keep threatening her. I'm may have to get me a pack or something since I quit vaping.
Because that's smart.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Mama V says she's heading out tomorrow to go to the meetup. Looking forward to seeing everyone.
Yee-hoo, Mama V.
See, Gary says that his step grandmother was head cardiac nurse at Baylor University Hospital. Wow.
Yep.
Very nice. Oh, Petite Jean River Homestead says, "Now I have congestive heart failure. I tried."
Well, you know, I don't go to the doctor, but nothing would surprise me with my health either. And all I know to say is I did it to myself.
I can't say anything after. Justin says, "I need Mom to help me come up with a plan. Would like to start losing some weight. I don't sleep very well." You know what? I know we're about to hop off, but I when I work out, and I'm really good about watching what I eat, which I do watch what I eat 90% of the time, I think. Working out gives me a ton of energy. And when I miss working out, a day or two working out, I can feel it. Like I've missed a couple of days, and I do feel tired. And then I haven't been eating the way that I'm supposed to. So I may have gained a little weight myself. But I think when you watch what you eat,
yeah, we watch what we eat.
Drink a lot of water, and just try to go to sleep when you feel tired.
How much weight do you think I've put on since me and you've been together? I used to be pretty thin.
We were both really thin. We were both very thin when we first started dating.
What'd you do to me?
I didn't do nothing.
I was using pretty trim and fit back then.
You were?
Yeah. I was fit and trim and felt good energy, but now, oh no.
I think it's called old age.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Let's see here. Heather says, "Great to see you, Pretty Pooch. Great to see everyone in the chat."
Awesome to see you, Heather.
Heather
Glad
says
you made it.
She needs help losing some weight too. It's tough, man. It is just tough.
I'm at the point in my life where I don't care. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, roll right into the grave.
Yeah, I got that Dunlap belly now, where my belly Dunlaps over my belt.
Square County Homestead says, "I have a customer who buys our pickled quail eggs by the case.
Oh.
He eats them with every meal and is down 60 pounds.
Wow.
Nice." Marianne says, "I need to lose some weight too." I think we all might.
Yeah, we all probably need to.
Watch what we eat, maybe exercise a little bit.
I could have swore for sure with me laying off all the Shiner box would have helped me, but it didn't. I've gained weight back up. I went up in weight. That's crazy. I weigh about 220.
Do you think it's all the tea we drink?
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, and it's not like we eat a bunch of crap either. I mean,
Because my belly, since I've been drinking so much tea.
yeah, because the tea is a daily for us. She's got me hooked on this stuff. And every day, if she doesn't go by after work, I do and pick us up tea.
Gary said, hey, wait a second at Full Blown Country. You gained weight, but your shorts are falling down in the video, gangsta. We just caught your fib, Pastor Pooch.
And that's a reason why I gained weight. And
the pants fall down because the belly pushes
the
shorts down.
It's pushing it down. I can't lift them up where they used to sit and surround my hips, so they're kind of tucked under and then loaded down or whatever, and they start sliding off. Yeah, baby got that one on film.
I did. That's hysterical. Okay, yeah. So Eileen did say tea is full of sugar, so it could be. I think so.
Man,
I need to.
You think we need to back off on these or something?
That's gonna be really hard.
No way, I'm not. I guess I'll be
drinking
it without baby now.
No.
I'm still waiting on my.
I guess I'll just have a big old belly too.
I guess I'm waiting on that sponsorship where I can really drink it for them.
And be Santa Claus.
And do them a good commercial and all of that.
Back row Freedom just said I ripped my jeans in the crotch area straight at work because my belly pushes my jeans down. LOL.
It's all good, Justin. It's all good.
Hey, you know what? This is funny, and we'll probably end it here pretty soon. We were just talking about the other day about there was a time. This might be too much information for some of y'all,
no, it's not too much. It's family.
It's funny. So I'm a very modest person. Like when I need to change, and I love Mike, and I know Mike loves me, but I grew up. It was just ingrained in our heads, so I'm still that way. But so I will shut the door. I said, babe, I'm going to change. Shut the door. And I lock it. If I change in the bathroom, babe, I'm going to go to the bathroom and change. I shut the door and I lock it. I'm always changing clothes by myself. Well, so we're not the type of people that just go around flashing and all that stuff. One night, I was already in bed and Pooch comes in there and he says, out of the blue, because this is so not like us. Out of the blue, he says, hey, baby, look.
I know where she's going with this.
He was getting ready for bed, and I was already in bed. He says, hey, baby, look. And I looked at him. Of course, he didn't have a shirt on, but he had his underwear on, whatever. Get ready to go to bed. And I was like, look at him. I was like, what? Tell him.
You tell him. I want you to tell this story, but it's a good one.
I looked over there and looked down. It's time to go. I looked at him and he kind of did his head like look down, and so I looked down at his underwear, and he had one ball hanging out of his underwear, not from the part where I guess you slide over to go pee. There was a hole in his underwear and one ball was hanging.
Hey, and I know we've talked about that story because we'll wear stuff to its threadbare, and that's probably what. And I like those Fruit of the Loom breathables.
We lost everybody.
Yeah, we did.
By everybody. So
but yeah, what a way to end the show.
What brought that up? What were we talking about?
Dunlap bellies.
Oh yeah, Dunlap bellies.
And losing weight too much, but yeah. Sure enough.
Y'all, I never I don't look at naked people. I don't even look at my own husband naked or nothing like that. So like I said, I'm very modest. And so when he said, look, I was like, what? Anyways.
I thought it felt a little cool down there. Those breathable BVDs were breathing all right.
Right.
And wore a hole plumb out through the sack.
Anyway, Sorry if it's too much information. It's hysterical to me. We will see you guys tomorrow night. We're not sure what time. Briefly with Justin from Back Road Freedom.
Yep.
He's coming to stay with us. And then, of course, we'll see everybody that's going to the meetup on Friday.
Yep, we'll
So
be there.
excited.
Looking forward to it. But
Yep.
we'll talk to y'all again soon before then. And love every one of y'all. Thank you all for coming in here. What's
You're
that?
saying- I thought MT Home the big reveal tonight.
Yeah, right. Well, there's hope up that one. So
Bye, guys.
bye,
We
y'all.
love
Love you. Everybody needs a friend named Pooch. They call me Pooch. Everybody needs pretty. She's my pretty.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah. Bingle ball.